What's up, cats? Welcome to the channel. It's your girl Kitty here. If you are new, what's up, y'all? Hey. Like I mentioned, my name is Kitty. Welcome to the channel. Take a look around. Make sure you like this video, subscribe for the vibe, and ding the notification bell so you don't miss out when videos get posted. Today's video is going to be a really good, on a positive tip-tap note. It's going to be, why do people admire you? What makes you so admirable? And so if you're interested in a reading like this, then keep watching. Make sure you check out the description box so that you can just make sure that you're up to date on the links. So let's just jump right in. I have 3 piles for you guys to choose from. Pile number 1 with the attitude of gratitude journal. Pile number 2 with the fuck that shit, tell me anyway journal, or with the faith over fear journal. So I have 3 journals, 3 piles for you to choose from. If more than one pile calls out to you, that means you have more than one message. Okay, I'm also gonna be rolling some dice and pulling from my juicy Yushi word bag. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead, take our 3 deep breaths to ground us, to center us, to focus us, and breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Breathe out. All right, cool cats. I'm going to begin pile number 1, the attitude of gratitude. If you chose any of the other 2, I will see you when I see you, okay? So pile number 1, if you chose the attitude of gratitude, let me show you it. You can see like this journal gets used daily. Do you see that? This journal gets used, baby. Not abused, but used. It's the attitude of gratitude journal. Use it to write down everything that you're grateful for, everything that's going right for you, or anything that you are grateful for. So I'm just going to turn to a random page that I probably have written in already to see what's up, see what's the word. Okay, so I wrote this November 15th at 10:04, which is interesting because it's 10:28. But so I want you to look up angel message 1004, and the quote of the day that I wrote was, stop playing small. Okay, and that's just the message. Okay, like that's just the word. That's what you need to do. You need to stop playing small. You need to be confident. You need to know that you are favored. You need to be playing big. Okay, and you need to invest in you. So that's what that is there. And before I get into the cards, I'm going to look up an angel number for you. So I want you to look up angel message 89. I believe that's a 9, because you know the 6s and the 9s, really, that's a 9 though. So I want you to look up angel message 89. You can also look up angel message 98. All right, so let's get into your reading. What makes you so admirable? Why do people admire you? Let's begin. You'll have the 4 of Swords, the King of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, the 6 of Sticks. Let me hope you guys can see that. I don't know. Let me scooch back so you can see. All right. So then you have the World. People admire you because like you are not what you've been through. Like you are not what you've been through. No matter what setbacks you have, no matter how the scales have been tipped, no matter when things have whenever things are not in your favor, or like when things are seeming, or things or people or situations are coming against you, you still come out like the butterfly, because it's like every dark situation you are going through or you have been through always makes you transform. Like, so people admire the fact that you are always transforming, you are always leveling up. Like your situation that's supposed to like whenever the swords are against you or whatever, you always are like the tables are turning. Like people are always noticing and admiring the fact that how the tables are turning, and you always look like evolving, like you taking off, you leaving it behind, because it's like, whoa, the butterfly just flew through that unscathed. Okay, people excuse me, people really admire the fact that, like, you are not what you go through. You are not what you've been through. Like, you come out every single time. Like, how you coming out the fight and coming out the battle with no scars, no, like, no blood. Like, it's saying, like, they don't know, but this is what people are admiring, about you, because most people are looking from the outside in, I'm feeling like. But it's like, whoa, people are seeing, like, admiring, like, how you view the world, and how you take on the world. People admire the fact that it's like you got the world in your hands, like you got the world at the palm of your hands. Star ancestors, lost lands, hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Then we have lost lands, soul memories, and guess you've done this before. People might admire the fact that, like, you are an old soul, or you are, like, very wise beyond your age. People admire the fact that, like, you are deep. Like, ooh, I just got goosebumps. Like, you are a deep person, pound number one. People admire that. Like, there is so much depth to you, because you know how you talk to somebody and it's like they don't have no flavor. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't have no, they're just blah. Like, they're just plain. Like, they're just surface. Like, they're nothing but the surface. But it's like, you, pound number one, you're deep. Like, I'm hearing, I think Meek Mill's little, we don't same hoes, because there's levels to the shit. What? Because, like, for real, like, you're on a you're on a whole new level. You're on a whole different level as other people. And people are aware of that. And the people who are not, like, looking at it from an ego standpoint, like, they find that very admirable. Because it's like, how can you drown but walk on water? No, for real. Like, it's literally like that, because it's like there's so much depth to you. Like, people be wanting to get to know you. People be wanting to, like, explore your mind. You got the 5 of water. You are someone who is very emotional, or someone who is very in tune with their emotions. Like I said, like, you are deep. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the ocean has yet to be really explored. The depths of the ocean. There are parts of the ocean that you can't even get to because of the water pressure and the power and that's down there. There's so much that hasn't been explored, and so much that's still underneath there. Like, there's still cities, there's still lost lands. Literally, there's still so much down there that hasn't been brought to the surface, and people are admire the fact that you are that deep. Like, there's so much to you. Like, just when they thought they knew you, they realize, like, whoa, I didn't really know them. And it's like, that's what keeps you so interesting and intriguing, because it's like, you are so much. Like, and you're beautiful, and you're sensual, and you're very feminine. It doesn't matter what your gender is. Like, you're someone who is very flowy. Okay, you go with the flow of life. It doesn't matter, like, we all have our moments, but it's like, you go with the flow of life generally. Like, if you're called to do something, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You're gonna make that U-turn, and you're gonna go wherever you're being called to go. People admire the fact that you got the balls to listen to yourself, even when it doesn't make sense. Like, you still do whatever you want to do, and you just don't like, there's this carefree hippie, I don't know, some Jolene spirit. Like, what is a Jolene? Like, because I'm hearing that Jolene, that Miley Cyrus song. But yeah, like, you like that. Like, it's such a like, there's such a freedom to you. People really admire the fact that, like, you go after what you want. Like, whatever it is that you want, you're going for it. And you're brave. People, like, really admire the fact that you're brave. And it don't matter what people say, you still gonna be who, how, and whatever you want to be and do. You still going for it. You still doing it. People admire the fact that, like, you just be in your own world. You really not worried about what nobody else is doing. Like, you running your own kingdom, and you're very fair. Like, and you're, like, forgiving as well. People admire the fact that, like, like you are a ruler, like, and like again, like I'm getting this I don't care because I'm a like this is very royal energy. This is very like um and this like okay, like you probably stay to yourself, you mind your business, you just be in your own world, pile number one. Like you just literally like there's nothing around you, like you just be in your own world, minding your own business, focused on you and whatever you got going on. People admire the fact that you are not normal, you know you're not normal, and you don't act normal, and you don't try to act and fit and to conform to normality. People admire the fact that you're so different, and like you don't care that you're different, you know, you don't try to blend, like you like people admire the fact that you are the way you are, and you don't want to be anybody else. People love and admire like the ideas like that you make them have, or the ideas that you have in general. People love the way your mind works, and people like want to pick your brain because it's like, how does her mind work? I wonder what she will think about this. Okay, I wonder, if I, people like really be thinking, and and like again, like you are so deep. People like admire your connection that you have with your ancestors or with your spirit team, or how devoted you are to whatever it is that you're doing. Some of y'all might travel and go places. People really admire the fact that you go places and you take risks and you're not afraid to like do something or go for something or try something new. People admire that. With this transportation as well, like people really just admire the fact that you be on go, you a go-getter, you are innovator. There's a word that is escaping me. People in engineer or ingenuity, I don't know the word, but people like really admire that um you don't hold yourself back. People like if you are like you, yeah, like I said, like you stay in your own lane. People really admire the fact that you just be in your own lane, in your own world, minding your own business, and like just bossing it. With this male and female here, like people are like, you are very balanced. They like the fact that you are a balanced person. Like if you're a male, you're not like I said, like I mentioned, like this feminine energy is very present, but it's like you're like all like you're just a balanced person. People admire the fact that you're a balanced person. And like I with this phobias being in reverse, like I mentioned, you are very brave. People admire the fact that you are brave. Like you can be scared as hell, but you will still do it. You will still go for it. You will still give it a go. And like people really admire that, because where people would say like I couldn't have did that, I would have never did that. That's where you're like, I I don't even know how I did it, but it's like I had to do it. With the sun being in reversed, um people admire the fact that like you're not selfish. People admire the fact that you care about other people around you. Like even though they see you as someone who's like boom, bam, top of the like people see you as like the royalty or the queen, but they also like admire the fact that you're not selfish. Like you care about other people around you, and sometimes y'all care about a little too much about how people think, but people really admire the fact that you care about people. And you look, we have the world here again. I think that's so interesting, but this time it's in reverse. So people are admiring the fact that you know, you can go through trials and tribulations and still feel like you got the world in your hands. People feel like, yeah, literally, like things are handed to you because of the way you act or the way you live or whatever lifestyle it is. People admire the fact that you are abundant. Okay, they admire like, whoa, how they get their cups up like that, like how did they do that? And then again we have the King of Pentacles. I think that came out again. Is it? Wow. Look, we have the King of Pentacles, and both times they was reversed, so I think that's interesting. Where is my book that I wanted to read it? I wanted to read something for you from this King of Pentacles. Oh, I'm in the wrong book. Y'all might be a little like Side note, y'all might be a little scatterbrained too, because y'all might have like a lot of ideas, but like bounce around a lot. Were we on the King of Pentacles? How many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Wait, am I in the right book? Okay, yeah. I am. It's weird that the picture is different, but this is this. I'm just looking at this because I never actually like looked this up before, which I think is interesting. Oh, wrong one. All right, so you guys, the King of Pentacles warns of being greedy and untrustworthy. That determination to win at any cost is deeply destructive. Turns out that being demeanoring, controlling, and possessive don't actually lead to long-term success. It is the oldest story in the book, hard work and perseverance. So, with that being said, I must say, people admire that, but it's also like spirits coming in like, you don't have to win at all costs. Don't scratch your integrity and don't like do some shisty stuff just to get ahead. Spirit is also warning of that, okay, because there may be an opportunity for you to like, I don't know, like step on somebody's back or do something that's really like not, you know what I'm saying? But you don't need to win at all costs, okay? Because all the work that you're putting in and all the things that you're doing is going to get you there, okay? You don't have to cut corners or do any shortcuts, or like I said, with this sun in reverse, do something that you're going to have to look in the mirror and don't recognize yourself. Like, you don't need to do that to get ahead, okay? You don't need it, and it's unnecessary. Like, you don't need to cause conflict, or even if you're not causing conflict, you don't need to like, you know, do somebody dirty to get ahead. Okay, you got to dig a little deeper in certain situations. Pile number one. That is also what I wanted to say. Legacy of light. Continue to do things that's going to leave a legacy behind that you would like. But again, bringing it back to this queen energy. Okay, you still got this queen energy, all eyes on you. Okay, so you just want to make sure that you are not leading by fear. You are like, again, with this here, hard work, perseverance, and getting what you want. Okay, that's gonna get you what you want. Hard work and perseverance. You don't got to do no shiesty stuff. Okay, with the world being in reverse, some message here that I wanted to look up though. I know we're focusing on like the things people admire, but your girl gonna give it to you. Like, it's gonna give it to you, because I do feel like I just need to read this one little part, because you know, like I know. Yeah, and just don't focus on like pile number one, not being like too prideful. Okay, I'm looking for this page, but yeah, I'm thinking about that. Like, don't be too prideful, because you know, power can also, you know, destroy. So just make sure, like, with great power comes great responsibility. So just keep that in mind as you climb the ladder, pile number one. So yeah, just make sure you're doing things for the right reasons, and make sure that you are, you know, just choosing wisely. Okay, when things are presented to you, just make sure you're choosing wisely. Make sure, because this I'm still looking for the page that I'm looking for, but just make sure that, like, because y'all already know all money not good money. Okay, y'all already know all money not good money, but just make sure that you are not like doing things that's going to scratch your integrity. Just make sure that you are not like just taking advantage of people or stuff like that, because that's what I'm picking up on. Something about an opportunity is you're just going to need to be choosing wisely, and you're going to be needing to weigh the pros and cons, and you know, thinking about where you want to be, and thinking about, you know, just pros and cons, weighing the pros and cons. Okay, Yep. And like I mentioned with this world card right here about shortcuts. Okay, we're talking about this world in reverse. Shortcuts or a lack of closure may cause a feeling of incompletion, like a bowl with only one kind of kibble. What have you avoided, missed, overlooked? Look closely to fill in any gaps. So that was just a side note. Not really about what people admire about you. It's just Spirit had that message for you to like, because it's like something that you're going to be needing to make a decision about. Okay, there's prayer here involved, there's prosperity ahead. Okay, so this could be about money, this could be about a business venture, a partnership, um, friendships, whatever it is, because something you're going to need to be weighing the pros and cons about. Okay, and don't try to cut corners. Make sure that you're following that intuition. Okay, don't try to cut corners. Don't do no shortcut stuff. Remember that all money ain't good money. Make sure you dig a little deeper. Okay, something about you needing to dig a little deeper. You're gonna get what you want. Okay, just make sure that your actions match up with what you really want. What they really want from a somebody. Let me know. Okay. So I just wanted to get some. We have the Six of Cups. Yeah. So I mean, hey, you are gonna be. I'm seeing wish fulfillment. I'm seeing my cups are full, full abundance. Okay, you're gonna be happy. But yeah. Oh, somebody getting some money coming. Ha. Yeah. We have soldier. See, with this soldier here, like I said, what I mentioned, like battles and stuff like that, battles, conflicts and stuff like that, because what I mentioned. And it's like you like you oh, this is what it is. It's picking and choosing your battles. Okay, that's what it is. Picking and choosing your battles wisely, and money is coming to you and opportunities are coming to you, but just keep in mind, just weighing the pros and cons of, like, if it's a, say for example, if it's a job offer and you got multiple job offers, you got to weigh the pros and cons. What's the distance, how much money, what's the environment, what is going to give me the skill that I want to get the head, so, and this is with the soldier here, also picking and choosing your battles. And then interesting, because I have the family card in reverse. They're still your mom, dad, sister, brother, friend, etc. No, toxic is toxic. You have the right to cut anyone off that's unhealthy for you. So again, like weighing the pros and cons, like, is this really a good friend or is they really a backstabby friend? How many times do they got to backstab you for you to understand? Okay, so just some things like that. If you love and honor yourself, you cannot hate the experiences that shaped you. Okay, so another thing that people admire is that, like, you've been through some SHIT. You've been through multiple times where you've been through different betrayals, where you had to pull the knife out your neck, out your back. You've been through different battles that people are not even aware of, but they see how you glow. They see how you shine. They see how those tough, hard experiences did not harden you. And look, others love you. You may not think so, because do you love yourself? Exactly. Communication, long hair. People also admire your hair. People love if you got long hair, people really admire how long it is, how long it's healthy it is, how it looks. You are being admired by a coworker. Also, you could have been betrayed by a coworker. Okay. Y'all know better than I do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe betrayed by a coworker. The coworker might want to communicate with you. This might be a coworker with long hair. Um, you know, we have a niece. Maybe you got a niece with long hair. A niece could be the niece that's admiring you. Okay. We have earth. Okay, earth sign, grounded, strength, nature, go-getters. People admire the fact that you are always outside, or like whenever they see you, you outside, or people admire the fact that you are very grounded as well. Practical, stable, goal-oriented, hard workers, competitive, down to earth. And those are some things that people admire about you as well. So that's what I have for you, pile number 1. Moving on to pile number 2. If you like that video, go ahead, like for your girl, subscribe, and ding the notification bell, as well as leave me a comment. Okay, I want to talk to y'all. All right, bye. Pile number 2. Moving on to you. All right, so you got the fuck that shit, but tell me anyway. Venting journal. Now this journal, y'all see, I got some usage in, okay? Not some abusage, some usage. All right, so I'm going to roll you an angel number, and then I'm gonna look up into the book. All right, let's see. Pile number 2's angel number. We have 45. Angel message 45 or angel message 54. So, say what you need to say. All right, let's see. Say what you need to. All right, so. All right, so this one was December 4th, 2022. Okay, so right here I'm talking about family day and having a good day at outside. Okay, yep. I was also talking about a course, my pricing, and how excited I am about this course, right? So let's see what people admire about you. Pile number 2, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, 10 of Pentacles. People admire the fact that you work hard for the money. So hard for the money. People really admire the fact that you are a hard worker, pile number 2. You are always doing something. It don't really have to be for the money, but they just see the fact that you are a hard worker. You are a go-getter. You a paper chaser. For real. Look, with the 5, was that 6 of Pentacles? Yeah, you work hard for your money, pile number 2. People really admire that. People admire that you're a paper chaser. The Daughter of Pentacles. People really admire the fact that you are so sweet looking. Like, you have really nice doughy eyes. You know, people might have complimented your eyes. People like the way your eyes look. It could be the shape. Maybe you do like some. Maybe you got natural shape, dough shape eyes. Okay, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Nice little cute little eyes. You have like a little dough face. I don't know. You're just adorable, pile number 2. That's what I'm saying. You're adorable. Adorable. We have the 5 of Pentacles reversed. I mean, you've been through some stuff. Okay. Oh, bless your heart. Okay, so pile number 2. There's just an innocence about you, and people really admire that there is like an innocence to you. Like, you can be like, it don't matter your age. Like, if you're an older person, I'm seeing that you're a hard worker, but like there's a sweet innocence to you. Like, people admire that. Like, there's like, because you know, like the world can really take the innocence out of somebody, but people admire the fact that you still have that spark of innocence. Like, there's something about you that's still childlike, not immature or like that annoying childlike, but like that childlike innocence, like that's still flourishing in you. Like, you never let that go. Like, you never let betrayal or sadness or grief, you never let that take that innocence out of you. And I love that. I love that. The courageous peony. Multifaceted, unique nature, let yourself be seen. So, okay, don't be hiding in the shadows, hard worker. Don't be hiding in the shadows. Some of y'all do a lot of stuff and has the potential to make a lot of money, but you don't put yourself out there. You don't put yourself out there. You got to let yourself be seen. I'm hearing shine bright like a diamond. But yeah, with this card too, the song that was coming up was Aretha Franklin. Y'all don't shoot the messenger if that is not who sings the "A rose is still a rose." Baby girl, you are a flower. Or wait, baby girl, you hold the power. He can't give you and take you and then make you. Something like that. Baby girl, you're still a flower. What I am, what I am. But yeah, let me look it up and see exactly who that is, y'all. Yep, I was right. Yay, I was right. Aretha Franklin, girl. I do, you know, I do you wrong, Aretha. All right, then we have Forge, Don't Follow, Pave a New Path, Be the Leader You Wish You Had. It's in reverse, pile number 2, because this is not really, it's like a side note to people, what people admire about you. But people do, okay, let me just say this first. People do admire that you follow your own path. Like you not even doing what people around you doing, because like you own a different path than other people, and you paving a path for the people to follow after you. It's like paving a path, because like, like you might have a little amount of following that's going to follow. You're paving the way for the future, for the future generations. Okay, this is a different type of thinking. This is a different, you on a different other mission. Okay, because okay, pile number two, stuff that you are creating might not resonate with people because they're not on the same page. You are paving the way for others to follow. Okay, I don't even okay, I don't even know if that made sense, but it's like you are paving a new way. Okay, so when people don't understand what you're doing, it's because they're like, the people who don't understand what you're doing are going to see the results of what you're doing. There are people that's going to follow you along the way. You are going to have a following, but it's like it's like you are building something for the future. Okay, whatever you're building, pile number two, it's not like, I don't know, like people can't use it yet. I don't know like how to explain it, but the visual that I'm getting is when God told Noah to build the ark, right? And he was telling people like, hey, look, it's gonna be a flood, you better prepare. And they blew him off, whatever. And he got told, look, do it and get these animals and get whatever. Y'all know the story. If you don't, look it up, the story of Noah. But that's what I'm getting. Like, everybody ain't meant to be on the boat. Everybody ain't meant to be involved with what you're building. Okay, because you can tell them and it don't even matter because it's not gonna register. Yeah, blah blah blah, that's what you're doing, and they're not gonna get it. They don't understand what you're building because it's not meant for them. It's not meant for them. Okay, because I'm hearing too, if you build it, they will come. So whatever you're building to is going to lead you to financial success, financial stability, comfortability. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, not a bit of integrity scratched. You are paving a new way. So do not be afraid. Do not let the fact that people aren't coming to you yet deter you away from what you're doing. Okay, because you're building for the future. You're building for, I don't even know, when I say the future, I don't know how far in the future it is, because it's like whatever you're building for, you're still in the process of building it. It will leave you prosperous. Okay. And it's like you're being called to leadership. People also admire that you're a natural leader. They admire that you take charge. People admire the fact that, oh, I keep getting a separate reading. Okay, I'm getting like this message needs to come out to you. So you're going to be using your knowledge, pile number two. Whatever it is that you're building for, it's requiring you to share your knowledge. You're going to be sharing your knowledge. Okay, y'all are going to be sharing your knowledge, sharing your information. And again, you're building, okay, some of y'all are building a platform, okay, for people to come to, for people to have this information, okay, courses, schooling, teaching. Some of y'all are doing that. Y'all are building a community for people to come so you can share your knowledge. Like I said, you're building for the future, so people might not think that they don't need that information right now. But something is going to happen in their life or in the world where they're going to be coming to you. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Again, if you build it, they will come. So it's like right now you're building. So it's like maybe you won't see profit yet because you're still building, but don't let that discourage you. Continue to build, continue to forge, continue to have faith, continue to be brave, continue to be loyal to whatever it is that you're building to. Ooh, pay attention to your thoughts. And it's like angel on the shoulder, devil on the shoulder. Weighing the pros and cons, figuring it out, what you're trying to do, what you need to do. But it's like, and also redirecting your thoughts and changing your thoughts. Oh, maybe you're teaching people how to change their thoughts, change their beliefs in order to change their future, in order to change their world, in order to change. Woo! This is big. Hey, look. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Don't even say it because I know I'm cute. Ooh, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are being blessed, and then you are being put in charge. You are becoming a leader. You are stepping into your power. People admire that about you as well. People admire the fact that, wow, and then I got you sitting on the throne, baby. People admire that you are like this. Like, you, people admire the power that they have seen within you, whether you have seen it in yourself or not. People admire that about you. People admire the fact that you don't got too many people close to your corner. You hang out with Mother Nature and the earth and the fairies and all them. Like, you are like Maleficent. And of course, like, Maleficent was misunderstood. Like, you know what I'm saying? She wasn't this cold-hearted bee. You know what I'm saying? Stuff happened to her that made her like that. But y'all seen the end of the movie. Homegirl went soft. Homegirl came back to her innocence. You know, she was balanced. She was pure feminine energy. And feminine energy doesn't mean like, you know, that it's a whole story about feminine energy. Maybe you're teaching people the difference between feminine energy and, you know, how it coexists and stuff like that. Maybe you're themselves how to really cleanse and nourish themselves on a soul level. And new, okay, and that also responds to you also how to protect yourself. You're teaching people these things. There's teaching, there's community, there's coming together, there's a circle of protection. So what you need to do is you need to protect yourself, you need to protect your energy, and you need to restore and replenish your energy by getting some rest, by meditating, by taking a salt bath, by going into nature and grounding yourself and grounding your energy. You are becoming soft. People admire that you are such a soft person too. Like, you are becoming soft, you are soft, and like, you are like very sensitive, but it's like you're sensitive, you're balanced. I love it. People admire the fact that you're balanced. Like, you are very in tune, in touch with nature. Like, when something is happening in the world, you feel it and you react, and it's like, hold on, you guys, and you feel it and you react, and it's like, hey, you guys, sorry I can't see y'all, but like, hey. But it's like, and you react, like, you're very in touch with like the world. Like, when something going on in the world, there's a shift, there's a change, you feel it. And sometimes you're like, what is going on? What is going on with me? And it's like, there's a shift and you feel it. That's how connected you are. Karmic relationship in reverse. Asia, you have so much knowledge within you, Pounder 2, so much knowledge that needs to just be shared. Okay, but yeah, you have so much to say. There's so much that you have to say. There's so much that you have to express. With this karmic relationships, maybe you're teaching people how to cut ties or do soul tie cutting connections, or, you know, just becoming more back to loving self. Okay, with this karmic relationship, there's been some stuff that you've been through in your life. Like, maybe you've been in a relationship that just was completely like, it tore you down so much in whatever way, or you lost so much of yourself in it, but now you are learning how to get back to yourself. This father, you are learning how to be more disciplined, more logic, more balanced, okay, more nurturing. Because a father, you could be a father, you could be just someone who lost their father or didn't have their father, or just experienced some type of loss when it comes to like a father. Maybe that father was actually that karmic relationship. Okay, because karmic relationships are not just people that you are in relationships with. Okay, you know, but yeah, it's just like something in your life weakened you. Okay, really hurt you. It was a strong hit. Okay, and then we have the strength card, because it's like you choosing different. Like, despite what you went through, you still choosing different. You still getting the strength to move on. Okay, you've been backstabbed plenty of times. Okay, plenty of times. Fell for the wrong person, went down with the wrong crowd, people going against you. You've had that. You've experienced that. But hey, guess what? Still, we have the moon here. People admire that you are very in touch with your emotions. People admire the fact that like you are very strong, like strong mind, strong spirit, strong body. People admire the fact that, sometimes stuff happen in your life like that. Okay, instantly. People admire the fact that you be master manifesting. People admire the fact that you are abundant. You are abundant and you're comfortable, and people like unbothered. People admire the fact that you are unbothered. Even when stuff is going on crazy in your life, people are like, you are so unbothered. You might be in a relationship, pile number 2. People might admire your relationship, or people admire you so much that they want to get close to you. Maybe they don't know how to approach you. They want to give you a gift. People admire you that much. Yeah. People admire you, like they want to come to you, collaborate with you, work with you, play with you, chill, hang out. Some people want to distract you, want to take your mind off of whatever is not really distracting you, whatever is like bothering you. Like, people want to take your mind off of whatever is bothering you. Okay, that's not going to apply for everybody. People also admire the fact that you are, like I said, super abundant, and you have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of options, and people admire that. So yeah, like, you're really abundant in knowledge, abundant in information, like, and people like really admire that about you. So let's look up some word cards. Okay. Again. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna pull out that much, but here we go. Because this is the first thing that popped up. Negative thoughts, only seeing the problem. So you are either, teaching people how to recorrect those thoughts, and teaching people how to use their thoughts to their advantage, or you yourself, we vent so that we don't have to hold on to these negative thoughts. Okay, when it's on paper, it no longer matters. So venting journal, description box. But yeah, you are. And then we have police officer, scientist, economist, doctor, activist, private eye. Those are some careers that would benefit you most, or that's a way that you service others. Because a police officer, that's about protecting and serving. A scientist, that's information. An economist, that's learning about, the ecosystem. Doctor, that's healing people, helping people. Activist, that's someone who's actively involved in something. Y'all already know what a private eye is. This is someone who gets information, they dig for it, they get it. You know what I'm saying? So those are some skills that you have, and those are the things that people admire, that is within you, that people admire. Do not let the behaviors of others destroy your inner peace. Exactly. You are not responsible for, and look, yes, you are not responsible for the behaviors of others, because guess what? You cannot control other people. You can't control what they do. You can't control how they think, how they feel. You can't, because the only person you can control of, and the only person that you have control of, is yourself. And you have a yes for confirmation, like whatever you was thinking about. Should I do this? Is this the right thing? Yes, you have a yes there. Decide what your truth is and then live it. Period. That's it. You have 6 months from now. Okay. Come back in 6 months and let me know what has come into your life, what has happened, what has transformed, what has gone down. I keep on saying the same thing over and over again because I'm excited. All right, so we have shocking. Okay, so I'm about to go down. 6 months is going to shock your ass. We have love come down. Maybe a new relationship is forming. It's going to shock you because it's going to come out of nowhere. You wasn't expecting it. Beautiful soul. Ooh, you know what I'm hearing? All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind and express yourself. I'm about to let you know, Flow Tree, you make me so So. All right. This says food can either be medicine or slow poison. Eat the rainbow for an energy boost, better mood, heal your body. Exactly. You may be teaching people how to heal themselves naturally, holistically. Okay. Maybe you want to be a holistic healer, holistic doctor. Just into medicine, different types of herbal medicine. Maybe you want to be a herbologist. Creativity. You are very creative. I know. It's a natural. On the road again. Adventure. It is okay to fail. It is okay to walk away from people, places, and things. It is okay for things not to work out. It is okay to change your mind. It is okay to take a step back, to reevaluate. Give yourself permission to be okay with things. Do not give up. Learn again, try again. We are souls having a human experience. So experience. And that is such a big thing. Don't hold yourself back. We have drawing. Okay, so yeah, you are very creative. You may be an artist of some kind. Cancer, Pisces. We have moody, negative, lazy, idealistic, escapist. Okay, pile number 2. That's something that you could work on. That moody, negative, lazy attitude and behavior. Like, you can do it. You can. Definitely love that. We have an ear. Ringing in the ear. Pay attention. Let me whisper sweet words to you. Lick my ear. Turn on. Nibble my ear. Turn on. So yeah, somebody want to come here, baby. Let me whisper in your ear. Say something that you might like to hear. Some. Yeah. Wait till you see my, I'm gonna bump. Like, ew. Bump. Okay, people admire the fact that you got big money, you are thick, like, and you need to remember that you are freaking awesome. You are success. You have been through a lot and you're still awesome, because what you've been through doesn't define you. People like the fact that, like, you're smart and, like, you like to read. You're probably a bookworm. Maybe you need to read some more into, like, something you need to do some research on. We have dad. Interesting that father came out in pile number in a different pile. So maybe you chose a different pile as well. Different message. We have dad, siblings. So this is people who may be admiring you. Okay, a dad or a sibling, like, very proud of you, very admiring you. Okay. We have addictions. Maybe you are helping people coach through them. Maybe you are helping people get through, their addictions. This could be you having addictions as well, to weed, drugs, food, TV, alcohol, cigarettes, sex, people, attention. Just different type of addictions. There are so many, more than I just read on there. There are different types of attention. No, do something else. Okay. So if y'all are into addictions, you are teaching people how to say no and to do something else that's healthy instead of what they were doing to fill that emptiness. Okay, this is just a whole shift. And we got 3 months from now. Okay, somebody is quitting something. Somebody is doing something new. Oh, yep, that's the song. What else can I do? Good talk. Bring it in. Let's go. Bring it in. What else can I do? Yeah. Persistence and consistency equals success in all you do. Then we have you already know. Now you already know, pal number 2. You already know that you are super intelligent. You already know that you have a lot of information that people don't even know that you have. That's just waiting to be shared. You already know this. You already know that you're awesome. You already know that you look good. You already know that there's a splash of innocence that makes the rainbow around you. You already know. Life seems unpredictable without set intentions. You may be teaching people how to set intentions, how to live an abundant life simply by setting daily intentions. The list goes on. And we have carnelian, again, passion and creativity. So you are teaching people how to live a life of creative passion, live a life passionately, creatively. Like, I love that. And that's just what you're coming into as well, passion and creativity. Finally stepping into what you want to do, how you can serve people, how you're helping people. And it is really life-changing because each one teach one. And when you change your life, someone else changes a life because of you. And then the cycle of healing and helping and servicing continues. So that's what I have for you. Pile number 2, like this video, subscribe for the vibe, and the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Moving on to pile number 3. If you chose pile number 3, faith over fear, again, look at this proof that this baby gets used. All right, so faith over fear. This is a prayer journal, right? And to get it, you just look in the description box. Okay, now I wrote this November 17th. Angel messages was 111, 222, 444. I wrote them down because I was most likely seeing them consistently. And in my notes, I wrote gratitude is the attitude. Okay, and this was about, yes, I got my first client. I was so excited. Yes. Oh yeah, and then there was like a whole giveaway toy drive. The kids was excited. It was completely unexpected. That day was really cool. A really good day for me. So yeah, continue to have faith in all that you do because you might not see things play out yet. But the power of yet is that it hasn't happened yet. It's still happening. It's still in the process. So you got to be patient. You got to be faithful. You got to be knowing that good things are going to come. Period. All right, so let's see what people admire about you. They admire that you are the freaking high priestess, that you, people admire that you get what you want. People admire that you are highly favored by the all-time almighty high. People admire that, boom, you ask and it shall be given. Like, people just like that. People admire that you got a lot of ideas that you just be bringing to life. People admire that, whoa, we get the Father of Pentacles here. People admire that you a dime, best top of the line, cute face, thick waist with a big behind. People admire that you are like very colorful, very like in touch with like spirit. You're God. People admire that you are like, you got that connect with the connect. Okay, you know what I'm saying? People admire the fact that you like, there's nothing, like everything is broken, and people like have seen you. Some people who are admiring you have seen you broken. They have seen you low. They have seen you with nothing. They have seen everything just gone. That's it. They have seen you lower than low. They have seen you bring it home. Oh baby, that's so good. That's so good. They have seen you transform. Like, you thought you was in the low, you thought that was it, but really you were being pushed through to a different, you understand? Like, when you're in a dark place, there is nothing, because it's like being in a dark room. Eventually you go to sleep, but by going to sleep, you're going within. Okay, I read this. I was listening to this book being read by Earl Nightingale, and it said that you are smarter asleep than you are awake. So it's like, when you don't have any more answers, there's nothing left to do but go within. Get it from within. Get these answers from within. Get that guidance from within. Figure it out and realize, oh, all paths lead to home. It's like going in a revolving door. If you're going in a revolving door, there's only one spot that's open. Oh, now you're out on this side. Oh, but guess what? You can hop back in and get it there. I don't know how if that's making sense, but it's like, it's really like, it's like a revolving door. All paths lead to home. So you're never not on the right track. Whatever path you on right now is where you're meant to be, because that path, something on that path, something on the path that you're on right now has something to offer you. Yep, it might not be the path that you thought you were supposed to be on. Yep, it might not be the path that you was supposed to be on, but here you are right here and now, and you have to figure out, okay, what am I being taught? What do I need to learn? What is this moment teaching me? Nothing is happening for you, to you, or against you. Nothing besides your mind and your perception. Oh, those glasses are broken. Actually, those glasses were weak. They couldn't hold anything anyway. They just looked good. You understand? You're moving into a solidified foundation. Okay, those cups that you're moving into are going to be sturdy. Okay, so it's like you're never on the wrong path. You may be ready to develop a skill, a new ability that's going to lead you to the path that you thought you were supposed to be on right now. There were some things that you missed, some people that was there that shouldn't have been there. There's things that you needed to work through. So it's like you're never on the wrong path. There's work to be done on whatever path that you're on. There's stuff to be learned on whatever path that you're on. So stop thinking that you know because you don't know. Stop thinking that you know what's supposed to happen because you don't know. Moment by moment, you figure it out. Moment by moment, it unfolds. You understand? Because you don't know what's on the end of the corner until you walk to the end of the corner. You understand? Like, you can assume what's there, what's waiting for you. You can assume what's supposed to be there, but you don't know until you get there. So it's like, stop assuming that you know where you're supposed to be going because you don't know until you get there. Oh, this is what I was supposed to be doing. Now it makes sense because as it was unfolding, I was only getting pieces of the picture and the picture was looking ridiculous. Now it's all together. Now it makes sense. Now it's a whole big old picture puzzle. I understand it now. So that's what you're starting to learn. Okay. You're learning how to take care of yourself. You're learning how to listen to yourself. You're learning like, oh, I don't know it all. Oh, I don't need to be in control of this. Oh, because this is outside of my control, I shouldn't even be worried. Oh, because 5 minutes from now isn't 5 minutes from now, I shouldn't be even focused on 5 minutes from now. I need to be focused here, this second, this moment, right here, right now. Nothing else matters because within 5 minutes, something else could happen and I'd never get that phone call, or that situation might even never happen because of something else, some type of intervene. So it's like you never know what's going to happen until you get there and it's happening. So it's like, stop trying to figure it all out when it's not made for you to figure it all out yet. What you can do is what you can do. Like, nourish yourself. You don't need to be stressed not eating because what is that going to solve? You don't need to be walking around stank because what's that's going to solve? You don't need to be walked around depressed because what's that going to solve? That's not helping you now, and it's definitely not going to help you in the future. It's not going to help you 5 minutes from now. It's not going to help you 5 days from now. So why are you rushing? Why are you bothered? Why are you panicking? Why are you fearful? When you stop and ask yourself why, you're like, oh, whew, I can rest. I can calm down. I can breathe. I can actually have a moment to take care of myself. I don't have to be who they say they want me to be. People admire that you are becoming your own person. People admire that you walk by faith, not by sight. I love it. People admire that, yeah, you are well calculated and organized. People admire that you really take your time. You don't rush. Like, it's like waiting on a woman. Like, you don't care who waiting on you. You're not rushing. Because it's like you're on your own time. Like, now you looking at people like, oh, they're rushing like ants waiting for a rainy day. But not you. The king of air. Wow. You're mastering your thoughts. People admire that. Wow. And you are so balanced, like with the yin and yang. Like, you understand that. Do you understand duality? People admire that you live your life with duality in mind. People love that. That's what makes you so balanced, because you realize, like, this is just a dualistic reality. People admire that about you. With the Wheel of Fortune, like, being in control, you have the power to lift the curse. Because Maleficent, when she did the little pin thingy on the needle, she was the same one who broke the curse. In the movie, I'm not talking about the cartoon, because in the cartoon, she had the, the prince actually did it. But in the movie, the real movie, Maleficent, she broke the curse. She made it and she broke it. So it's like you was the one who imprisoned yourself with your perception, and now you are the one that's going to free yourself. I love it. Oh yeah. True love. I guess it must be true love. True love. It must be. So we have true love here. People admire, but also are jealous of the true love that you have. Now, this could be true love with someone else, or true love like you are finding true love within yourself. And people admire that, and people are also jelly on it. We have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the World in reverse. People also admire the fact that, like, you yeah, people admire the fact that, like, again, like, you're well calculated, and like you're not really focused on the world. You're focused on yourself. You're not focused on fixing the world. You're not focused on healing the world. You're not focused on anything besides what you can control. People really admire that. The word wants to be written. Maybe you're an author. People admire your work. People admire the words that you say. People admire, like, when you speak your mind. People admire that. People admire your opinion. Okay, because they know, like, when you speak, it's usually something that's not dumb, or it's like, like when you, like when you speak from spirit, people admire that because they know, like, you definitely know what you're talking about. Like, spirit do be speaking to you. Okay, people listen. Like, when you, the medicine man or woman, like when you talk about health, people listen because they know excuse me, they know you know what you're talking about. Like, when you speak about health and taking care of yourself, they know you know what you're talking about. People admire the fact that you are a healer, a natural healer, or someone who takes the time to heal other people like a healer. We have the knighthood. People admire the fact that you're a loyal person. Like, people all, like, you are loyal to a fault, though. That's why this is in reverse, because you're loyal to a fault. Like, once you're loyal to somebody, like, that's it. It's sealed, locked, signed, sealed, delivered. Like, for real, that's what it is. We have trust and faith. Like, sometimes you have a problem with having trust and faith because, like, sometimes you put your faith and trust in the wrong things, or in the wrong people, or like in earthly possessions or something like that. Okay, and that's what, but it's like, no, you gotta have trust and faith in the universe, who is consistent. Okay, because people change like seasons. Okay, the Four of Bones. People admire you like you are the empress. Like, people admire you because, like, you are just, first of all, you beautiful too. People admire, like, your features. When they look at you, just like, it's like, whoa. Like, let me stop for a moment and just stare and admire real quick. And it's like, you be catching people and you be like, what is it? Is there something on my head? And they're like, yeah, your halo. I see your angel wings are showing. Yeah, people, and we have the world twice. Yeah. So people admire, like, the decisions that you make. People admire the fact that, like, even though you don't care about the world, you still, like, are in touch with the world. Like, you don't keep it completely blocked out, but it's like you do, like, are focused on creating your own world, your own reality. And you also may be someone who, like, teaches people how to create their own peaceful life or something like that. Like, you just really worried about yourself, not in a selfish way, but it's like you just are focused on what you're doing. You're not focused on what anybody else is doing. Like, here. You're just really focused on yourself. You are naturally connected with source, with spirit. You are naturally connected with the sun and the moon and the stars. And that's what you focus on. You focus on like whatever is in your world, whatever is in your focus line of vision, that's what you focus on. And people really admire that, like you get what you want and you're not focused on nobody else's cup. Okay, like really, you just literally let spirit lead the way. Like, where are we going? And you let spirit lead the way. So now I'm going to put some word cards for you. Pound number 3. And then that will be the end of this reading. Oh, anything? Oh my gosh, that's so funny because trust came out again. Yeah, so you have, you may struggle with pound number 3. You may struggle with trust issues. Getting back to trust. I trust the divine intelligence of life. My heart is open, teaching people how to open their heart chakra. Okay. We don't have to, but people admire the fact that you are like, because like I said, you are trusting. You just have a problem with fully letting people in because like people are shysty, you know. You've had situations where you, like I said, loyal to a fault. And so it's like you have a hard time trusting people because like, is this really sardines? Is this really good? Pay attention to your home life. Clean your space. Show love, attention, and appreciation for your support. Be aware of your needs. Tend to that today. Give yourself credit. You do a lot. Okay, so pile number 3, exactly. You have a tendency to be focused on everything around you because this reading is all about being focused on yourself. So it's like that's what you need to do. Okay, you don't need to be focused on the world and healing everybody, and it's not even always about healing. Like sometimes you need a break from healing. Okay, we have say no to fear. Okay, because we have a lot of fear that's piled up around you, but that's why you need to have trust. Okay, let your trust outweigh your fear. Okay, because it's like when spirit tells you to do something, you're like, no, because I don't want to be humiliated. I don't want to feel rejected. I don't want to, and you get anxious because you feel worthless. You develop insecurities because you're scared and worried. But it's like spirit has been always telling you, always the message leads back to trust. Trust your intuition. Trust me. Trust this energy. Okay, you need to be trusting. Okay, there's more than one way to do things. Find a way that works for you. Look, we got social media. Somebody is always watching. You have a persistent or consistent somebody watching your social media. It's like what they doing today, what they post today. All right. When you focus on the good gets better. Don't focus on the loss. Focus on the gains. Exactly. So you're never losing anything. Everything is, it's not a loss. Okay. I mean, well, I won't say that it's not a loss, but it's like focus on what you gained from the situation. Okay. Whenever your trust was taken advantage of, focus on what you gained from that situation. And that will help you get out of that like a victim, or I didn't deserve that. It's really not about what you deserved. It's about what was learned in that situation. Okay, what was learned? What can be what did I learn so that I can do something different? Okay, so that doesn't happen again, you know. So we have tall, somebody who's tall is admiring you. That's always watching. Then we have prayer. So spirit wants to work with you. Like I said, you are so connected to spirit, so connected to the source. Spirit's been like, hey, guides above and around me, protect and guide me. I invite you to work with me in this moment. Show me clear signs of your presence. So like a prayer and pay attention to the signs. The spirit is always like, hey, I'm here. We have math. Somebody's good at math. Somebody's very persuasive. Then we have belief. What belief of yours is limiting? Whatever you believe is true for you. Believe in yourself, believe in good things, believe in your spirit team. Okay, so we have trust, believe, and interesting because we have trust again, but we also have believe in good things. Okay, believing in good things. Then we have wrong. Focus. Oh, you're focused on the wrong things. Oh my gosh. So it says turn your gaze inward. Again, you were told that right here with this all paths lead to home. Turn your gaze inward so you can learn how to tune into your intuition and tune into your spirit team and tune out the sound of fear. We have March, something going down in the springtime with somebody tall with locks. Okay, you might be that tall person with locks. Okay, maybe somebody who's tall with locks is admiring you, or somebody who is tall. Okay, somebody who has locks. Okay, neighbors are admiring you. Neighbors is watching you. Somebody's always watching social media, and neighbors is like always watching. Designer, somebody admires your style, admires the way you put clothes together. Okay. So then we have translator, journalist, stockbroker, stylist, makeup artist, acting, diverse, travel, socializing. So people admire the fact, again, like the information that you have. People really admire the stuff that you know. They admire your mind. Okay, crown chakra is being super illuminated here. They admire your mind, your creativity, the way you think, the way things are in perspective. They admire your creativity and how diverse you are. Okay, people really admire the fact that you're very like, because we have stylist and designer, like you can put some colors together very well, color coordinator, you got style, you got fashion, you got flair. Okay, you probably know multiple languages or a couple different ones that you're fluent in. Like, for real, people admire the fact that you go to different places, or you know about different places, or you just know a lot of stuff. You know a lot of information. Your information isn't one-sided, it's very diverse. It can be looked up. Like, you know a lot of stuff. Okay, you know a lot of stuff. So pile number 3, excuse me, I'm gonna leave you with guys, we have 99. Okay, look up angel message 99. Look up message 66 too, just in case those were sixes. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Sending lots of love your way. Peace.